Hi, in this section I will show you how to create a new administrator. So in the security tab we pick administrators, we select new. Here I have to enter a name of that administrator, so I will use Chris. I have to supply an email address, so chris@speakerbus.co.uk. I need to add a password. Verify that password and press OK. Once I've created that user, I can click on the user and add to the roles. So once I've selected on Chris, I will now want to give them security, system administrator and system reader, and I just select add to role. The administrator Chris has now got selected roles: security admin, system admin and system reader. I'm now going to show you how to modify a user's profile. So we'll use trainer user 1. I'll click on the key page layout. I'm going to add a hoot function. So from the page key range, I will drop down to my hoot page. I will select a spare slot or key. Once selected, you can see that it asks me what type. So I want a voice service appearance. That voice service mode will be a hoot. And what will the voice service be? It will be the FX hoot. Once assigned to that key, I just press OK, and you can see that that key has been added to my turret. You can also see on the help facility, it walks through and tells you, once I've clicked around, what is the next option that I need to take. I will now show you how to add a PBX appearance to a user's turret. So first of all, if we click PBX appearances, you can see that the sales line has 5 stroke numbers for the number 2000. So I'll go users, user trainer 1. I will go to key page layout. I will drop down onto the sales page. You can see here I have sales line 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want to enter sales line number 5. That's a PBX appearance. The PBX type is a line because I'm interested in that line. The appearance is sales and the number is automatically calculated as number 5. Press OK. I then have to apply and synchronize my dealer board to add that line. I will now show you how to add speed dials from both corporate directory and personal directory. So to insert a new user into the corporate directory, you click corporate directory, you create new, I add that person's name. If I want a longer label, I can add that in its second field, and then on the sub entry, it will be whether it's his main office, his DDR or his mobile, and I will put the address of that number. So 9. I will save that. That is now added to the corporate directory. If I want to add a personal directory, again I will click on that user, trainer user 1. From there I will go to personal directories. You can see that I only got 1 entry, but I can go new to add. Again, I'll add that number. My sub entry, what type? This time we will say that will be my general number, and therefore I will use my extension number, which is 6877. Again, press OK, and that is saved. Okay, I've now created them speed dials within our iCMS webpage. I will now add them speed dials to the user's profile. So again, we're using training user 1. I'm opening up the guy's key page layout. What page would I like to add this to? So I'm going to use the sales page. I found myself a spare button. So the type is speed dial. The directory type is from the corporate directory. My directory entry is Chris. You can see there's my mobile. The PBX type is a line. and I'm going to use the sales line to make that speed that I will dial out from. Here you can see I can add colours, so I will change the colour to tile 7 and add that to my key appearance. You can see it's been added. I will now apply that, and you can see that that has been added to the turret. I will now show you a picture of the turret. You can see that it's been uploaded. Once a user has been created in iManager, that user will have a number of preferences for his profile. As you can see on the general, there is the name, training user 1, is the one we're using. You can see we spoke about the policies and the preferences. You can see here that default privileges. If I click the little arrow on the right, that will take me to them privileges. We can tap back. I go back to my general. Again, you can see my PBX appearance, which is training user 1. You can see if I have some speakers, there's latching types. So there's a tap to latch, or there's a drop down offering a push to latch functionality. If we also click on the iTurret button, again, there is my login name. Mine is training user 1, and that allows me to change the password. It offers me the functionality to move call from the idle handset, which means it will stay on handset 1 or it will bounce between the two. And there's just functions here around, should I be recorded? Do you want to enable incoming recording tones for ARDs and MRDs? And is the speaker set a speaker source set, a gooseneck mic, a handset 1 or handset 2? I will now make a change on the training user's profile. An example I will use is handset volume 1, and this will also be fed down to the turret, and we'll show you how it changes the turret lookout. So at the moment, handset volume 1 is set to 10. I will change that to 6. I select 6, press apply, and I then synchronise that user. Using iCMS, we can seat users to devices. So within desk stations, you can see that I have a number of devices present. In particular, this AB52. If you go across, you can see that no one is seated to that. So if I go into users, and as we've been using training user 1, I then want to seat that user onto this device. The search function I can do, I can filter by site, by region or device type, or I can click this show only 3 desk stations. Within that drop down box you can see that this AB52 is spare. I'll select, press OK, and the indication is it's been successfully completed. And now you can see training user 1 has been added to that seated device. I will now show you how to create a new user, and this new user will have the same key pages as the training user 1 user. So first we create new. What name? So we use the name Chris. Press OK. You can see there's Chris been added to my users. If I click on Chris, I can apply a template. The user template that I want to apply is the training users template, and I also want to synchronize that device once the template has been selected. Press OK, you can see that it was successful. If I now go on to Chris's key page layout, you can see that all these lines have been added to Chris's turret. For the purpose of this video, the templates that I use was already created. At a later stage, we will run through more in depth on how to create a brand new template from scratch.